Here we go.
Ask yourself this. Do high school students need to take calculus, geometry, trigonometry, math anxiety? Have you ever had it? Have you ever felt it? Have you ever even heard of it? According to Harvard Business Review, approximately 93% of Americans report experiencing math anxiety. One study found that for 11% of American university students, the anxiety is severe enough to warrant counseling. Let's think about that. A subject required by the Department of Education can cause such anxiety in students that they must seek counseling. Research back to 1990 showed that the dropout rate rose to a high of 11.4 students when students were required to take 6 math and science courses, compared with 8.6% for students who needed less math and science courses in order to graduate. More rigorous math and science requirements for high school graduation are in place, and simultaneously, dropout rates in the country are up. Therefore, math should become an elective subject after 8th grade due to the anxiety and stress it creates in students. In addition, it is only beneficial in a very specific career field. Finally, advanced high school math should be replaced with life skills classes. Anxiety and stress is common among students in school, but math is the one subject that creates real problems. A psychologist at Cleveland State University best describes math anxiety as a feeling of tension, apprehension, or fear that interferes with math performance. There have been multiple studies and experiments to prove that math anxiety is real and very prevalent. According to HBR.org, Harvard Business Review, a quarter of students in school experience high to moderate levels of math anxiety. No other school or subject in school produces that amount of stress. When kids can't comprehend math and don't know how to deal with it, they tend to drop out, as stated earlier with the dropout rates being higher when you're required to take more math classes. A woman by the name of Cyan Bilak has conducted an experiment with people experiencing pain when it comes to math. She set up an experiment where the independent group had to do basic math problems and the control group had to do scrambled words. So like mystery was scrambled into seminary. You had to put the word back to originally what it was. Cyan Bilak said, "What did we find? Simply anticipating doing math led to a response in the brain similar to physical pain. The maths group posterior insula was activated during the experiment, which is the brain tissue that relates directly to pain. The fear of numbers and the stress they experience gives you the same feeling that you're going to get harmed. If that's not a concerning enough reason to make math optional, then I'm not sure what is." Young talent and brain power is being wasted on advanced math concepts. Why take these advanced math courses when they will not benefit your future career path? Andrew Hacker, a political science professor at Queens College, has focused his life's work on studying people and society. One thing he consistently noted is what I've addressed here today: people fear math. Hacker actually believes America does a pretty good job teaching math from kindergarten through 8th grade. He says the problem arises when we enter high school, when all of a sudden, instead of building on our arithmetic skills, we switch into more complex concepts. Concepts that should be saved for students going into STEM fields. A lot of kids don't want to go into a career field involving complex math. Basic math skills, including basic algebra, percentages, and fractions, are taught prior to high school and reiterated through their through their education. Some may argue that students will not know what direction that they want to go for their careers by 8th grade. But students who find math to be challenging from kindergarten to 8th grade and go to high school and then have to take advanced math such as geometry, trigonometry, and calculus are probably not going to go into a career field that requires math, such as an engineer or something along the lines of that. Take a student who's looking into a career in trades. Construction or concrete, or a career that requires a degree such as physical therapy or nursing. Learning basic math, including fractions, percentages, measurements, multiplication, and division, will be sufficient for their career path. Some people want to become broadcasters or go into the music field. Advanced math will not be beneficial in their career. A very small number of people want to become a math teacher, a financial analyst, or an economist. According to LiveScience.com, only 5% of jobs require calculus. 86% of people who do use simple math in their daily jobs, but it's all simple. Addition and subtraction is used, which is taught all the way until 8th grade. The need for required advanced math just isn't there. Let's look at this from a different angle. If we remove math, what replaces those requirements? A life skills class. A class that focuses on the math concepts you previously learned and apply them to adult life. Basic math skills that are taught through 8th grade can be put into play in a life skills class, where you learn how to manage your finances, budgeting, baking, cooking, or raising a family. Offering a structured or tiered life skills class where students can learn basic automotive skills, changing a tire, checking oil, basic automotive maintenance. According to FoxNews.com, only 33% of Americans know how to, or are extremely confident that they could change their oil. That's kind of a concerning statistic. How to cook, how to bake, food storage, and general kitchen knowledge. How to pay taxes, set up a mortgage or rent. The importance of saving money and money management. A Dave Ramsey type class to help students learn to be financially responsible and live financially independent. An image or how to be a good employee. Learn how to dress for an interview. Speak in front of people confidently. How to manage time, how to study, how to be organized, how to shop and plan are basic first aid skills. The life skills class could be taught as one in a semester or a year-long course, or broken up in tiers. The possibilities are endless to replace the advanced math classes that are not beneficial to a future not related to STEM. These alternative life skills classes can help students become more successful and independent adults. The option to provide more career development classes would also be incredible. Students might be able to find the career that they are passionate about by taking skills assessments and taking classes that help them find their strength, and then get a test run of those skills. Perhaps making a class in sales, management, and marketing, or a class in human services, health services, or social services. It just makes sense. Those that are entering a STEM field take the advanced math courses. The students looking at other career paths can utilize the hour of their day taking classes that will truly be the most beneficial for them. Math should not be required after 8th grade. Independence and life skills should be. In conclusion, advanced math beyond 8th grade should be replaced with life skills classes. Removing the math requirement beyond 8th grade will alleviate the unnecessary stress and anxiety brought about by these required classes. The opportunities for advanced math classes would be available for those entering the STEM field. The removal of the required math classes will allow opportunities to nurture students and to become successful adults by requiring instead life skills classes. The research has shown that students do not benefit from advanced math beyond 8th grade. The research has shown that basic math skills taught through 8th grade are sufficient enough to teach basic life skills, which would be built upon in a life skills class. Let's help students to become more successful in the classroom. Let's take away the stress and divide those who struggle with the math base. Let's close the gap in education to unite students with what really matters, becoming successful adults.
Good job.